Hey then fam, I bring unfortunate news for my fellow Scottish gamers. Some of you may be aware, well, a lot of you will be aware that there's going to be no E3 this year. Not digital, not physical, not anything. Well, for Scottish gamers there's also bad news. We're, yet again, not getting a Resonate, which would be bad enough in itself. However, there was an email sent out by the people who organised Resonate Gaming Festival, and it appears that because of 2 years of you know what, and a further year of it being this year, that we're not ever going to get Resonate ever again. Now, they did say in the email that if they could bring it back, they would. But let's face it, the way the luck's been running the last couple of years, since 2020, it's not looking good, is it? I mean, we look at how EGX went when that was on not so long ago, and that was fairly disastrous. I mean, half of the exhibitors pulled out, the ticket sales were woefully down, and yeah, it looks very much like we're probably never going to get Resonate ever again. Now, does this also mean the same for Glasgow Gamescom? Probably. In fact, I don't think there was even any announcements of Glasgow Gamescom over these last couple of years. So that probably has gone away. Not that I'm entirely broken up about that, because it had like 1 year where its quality had come up significantly, and then the quality dropped off extraordinarily sharply, and even sharper the second year after that. But to see Resonate go is a real shame. Started in Edinburgh in the SECC, moved to Glasgow and their SECC, and it's just like, it was big, brash, it was loud, and it was growing. It was getting better and better every year, and all signs were that when the next one was going to happen, it was going to blow all the previous ones out the water combined. And you yourselves have seen over the years on the channel while I've gone to it, not only have I had an awesome time, but I've also been able to make killer content for you guys. And it was nice to have an event that would give me a seat, a press pass, and I could walk around and show you guys how awesome an event Resonate is, or rather was. And it sucks. And all I can say is, if you're out there and you see this video and you're even thinking that in the lightest possible terms about trying to make a replacement for Resonate, then please get in touch. Not only do I want to help promote it, but if there's anything I can do aside from money, because I don't have any, if there's any other way I can help in making it a reality, then I want to help. I want to be in on the ground floor. I want to be part of whatever kind of show, convention we can have as a community here in Scotland. I want to help make Resonate's successor. Even, I don't even care if I'm like on a main stage or whatever. Take the YouTube part of me out of it if you have to. But I just want to help make it happen. If there's anybody out there that has any ideas or any kind of pool or whatever, however you're thinking you can make it happen, if you have a solid, workable plan, please do not hesitate to contact me. You got the content section of this video. You all know my PSN. There's my Twitter, my Instagram. Any way you want to get hold of me, please feel free, do so, because I'm quite serious. I want to help in making sure that there's a future for Scottish gaming conventions. And, you know, if I can get a press pass for such an event, obviously that would be lovely. But I recognise that in its embryonic stages that might not be possible. But I just want to help. I want to rebuild. I want to create something for the community other than these videos. I want to help my fellow Scottish gamers have a meeting point where we can talk to each other and play with each other and experience games we wouldn't normally get to experience, and wild and great talks and maybe cosplay competitions, who knows, but brilliant convention stuff for the likes of you and me. I want to help in that endeavour. I will miss you, Resonate, and I'm sure you will too, those of you who are Scottish viewers, and some of you who even made the journey up from down south to come to Glasgow and experience what I personally think was going to be something, if it hadn't had these last 2 years of you know what, would have probably been growing from strength to strength, and by now would probably be really something quite else. But hindsight's 2020, and 2020 was cursed, and this is the reality we now live in. It's hard to sound hopeful in times like this and give you a great outro, but nonetheless, here I go. Okay guys, hashtag support Scottish YouTubers, and of course, as always, aye, no bother.